Hi everyone. Today I wanted to show you a very warm and hearty soup. It's winter and we all want to feel nice and warm when the weather is cold outside. So today I'm gonna see a butternut squash soup. This is gonna be a really simple and easy recipe. So here I have some cubed butternut squash. It's about, I would say, 4 to 5 cups. So you can think about one big butternut squash. You can use a fresh one where you can chop it. I found these chopped at Costco. So again, makes my life really easy. I have some onions here. So just chopped onions and about 5 cloves of garlic in there. And then to my Instant Pot, I'm just going to add some olive oil. So my Instant Pot is on saute mode. And once it shows, if you can see over here, it's currently on just heating up. So the oil is just gonna heat up. Here, in the meantime, as the oil is heating up, I just have some crushed red pepper, black pepper, salt, and then we're gonna use some nice big bay leaf in here. So let that get in and let it just sizzle. Okay, so as that thing is sizzling up, to this, I'm just gonna dump in some sliced onion as well as just full cloves of garlic. So in there you can see there's cloves of garlic. Again, I'm not taking too much time to chop these finely or anything like that because I'm going to, once everything cooks, you just put it in your blender and create a smooth soup out of it. So what we want to do now, I'm just gonna let this all kind of caramelize. So I want the onions to turn nice golden brown. So let's do that. And don't worry about that bay leaf. So once it's done, taking kind of putting its flavor in there, before I put everything in the blender, I'm going to take it out. So don't worry about that bay leaf. I'm just trying to separate my slices over here. And then keep moving it around. And again, like this big slice, it's okay, I don't care. I just want everything to be nicely browned up. If the onions caramelize nicely, it kind of gives a nice flavor. So technically you could do a dump and go recipe, but really like the flavors won't really come through unless these things like saute and cook a little bit. So let them hang out for like 3 to 4 minutes. So to this, I'm actually also going to add a little bit of this chili onion crunch. So you can find this at Trader Joe's. It's really yummy. You can mix it with dips like cream cheese or yogurt and really create nice yummy dips out of this. So all it has is those things. And I'm going to put about a teaspoon to a tablespoon of this just to add a little bit of different flavor to the soup. So as you can see, my onions are getting caramelized. Obviously, I did put in the chili onion crunch in there, added some black pepper. You can adjust that according to your taste, and a little bit of salt, not all of it, just a little, to get the onions sweating even more. To this, I'm going to dump in now my entire squash. Okay, now that this is in here, again, just mix everything around. Let the squash also caramelize a little bit. The sizzling sounds are amazing. Okay, I'm going to add some more salt in here. Okay, I also have some dried herbs in here, so I'm going to put in a little bit of each as well, just to get, again, different flavorings going in there. So invent all the dried herbs. Again, if you have fresh herbs, those are also nice to use. Some rosemary would be nice in here as well. Okay. So as that is happening now, I'm going to add in some tomato paste. You can also add some tomatoes as well. I'm just going to use this since it's something I've opened up and I do want to use it. I think this will give it a nice taste and again, add a little bit of tang, which would be nice. So again, the tomatoes you can adjust, but I would say if you're using fresh tomatoes, about 2 medium-sized tomatoes would be nice. This is a concentrated paste, so I use about 1 to 2 tablespoons. Again, I'm just gonna let this hang out for a couple minutes before I add water. Okay, so now I added about 1.5 cups of water in here, and again I don't want to add too much because you can always add it later. So again, it depends on how thick or thin of a soup you want. I'm gonna let this cook. Now there are a couple of options after this cooks that you have in terms of do you want your soup to be just a squash and have that texture, or do you want to be nice and creamy, in which case you would want to add some cream, or you want to put something else in. So you could put some carrots or sliced carrots in, not sliced, shredded carrots in there, or you can add some like corn, black beans, chickpeas. Those are just variations. It kind of creates different types of soups, right? So you can still have your butternut squash soup, but you can add some either different texture to it, peas, corn, all of those are nice things. I actually like my soups to be hearty, so I like that, it's not just too creamy, and I don't really like cream in my soup. So let me make sure that this cooks down, and then once it's done, I want to blend it, so I'll show you that, and then we'll see what to do next. So I turned off the saute mode. Okay, I added again 2 cups of water in here. So I did add half a cup after, and I'm just gonna pressure cook this. So you're gonna pressure cook high. So I'm gonna change the pressure level here, and then I'm gonna keep it for about 20 minutes. Sounds about right, and I'll see you on the other side. Hey, so after 20 minutes of cooking time and then about 18 to 20 minutes of natural release, I opened up the vent so it could release all the way. And this is what the squash looks like. I'm gonna just put everything in my Vitamix and then blend it together. Now it's your option if you want to really smooth, or if you want to leave it a little bit just kind of lightly blended, you can do that as well. You can also use a hand blender, so you can just do this in here and you don't have to worry about another pot getting dirty or another gadget getting dirty. Hey there, so there you go. See, it's nice and blended. I did make it a smooth, so I'll show you how I serve this. Okay, so I just put a little bit of cream on top. You can add a mint leaf, a little bit of green. Also add more red chili flakes, some croutons, anything goes. Now, like I had mentioned, you can choose to put in some cream while you blend, just to give it a more creamy butternut squash texture. You can do that. You can add some corn or peas in here as well if you just want something to bite into. So those are your options. Again, you can do so many different things. You can just create the squash base and then make it different ways. But I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Please let me know in the comments below if you want to see anything else, any specific recipes. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.